We're live on Spiritual Psychics TV with Paul Bannister and his guests for Spiritual Talk.
Hi everybody. Hi guys. Good to be here. It's 8 o'clock. It's Thursday evening. It's time for Spiritual Talk. Thank you for joining us. It's always a privilege to have you here with us. We always ask you to like and share and support our channel. So if you don't mind following us, that would be great. It helps us to build the channel, and the bigger we get, the bigger the guests we can get on. Maybe one day we'll get Tom Cruise. Who knows? Anyway. Anyway, guys, we've also got a bit of a warning going on here. There is someone pretending to be SPTV and asking you to friend their page. Then they're asking for your credit card details. This is a scammer. Please block and report. SPTV will never ask for your credit card details, unless, of course, you want to make a donation to me in my Swiss bank account. That's absolutely fine. Other than that, that's a joke, by the way. Sorry about that. Anyway, guys, let us know where you're coming in from. Let us know we're live. Don't forget to share it for us, guys. And hopefully you can see me at home, and we're coming live into your living room or bedroom or wherever part of the house you're residing in. It'll be good to see you guys. Just come on and say hi. We have another fantastic guest tonight, but I can't see any comments coming in yet, Richard. That's a bit... hopefully we are live. Oh, here we go. We've got... Hi, Caroline. Caroline, it's good to see you. And she's coming in from Dagenham. Good old Dagenham. Down in London. It's good to see you. Hi, Julie. Good to see you, Julie. Oh, looks very sunny wherever you are on that profile picture. Hi, Kate. It's good to see you. Good to see you guys. And Shaz the fairy. She's saying hello to Richard as well. And hi, Karen. Good to see you. Oh, lovely kittens on that picture. That's great to see you on here. Lucinda. Hello, Lucinda. Great to see you tonight. And Joanne, how you doing? Good to see you. Watching from Suffolk. That's awesome. And Krish, I know you're coming in from... Am I right in saying you're in South Africa, Chris? Oh, yes. See, don't need to be psychic. Anyway, tonight, I think we just need to get our guest in, Richard, ASAP. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have another brilliant guest. The lady's name is Pauline Catherine, but she's also happens to be an international medium. Not only is she an international medium, she's also a mother and a hairdresser. Without further ado, please welcome Pauline. Hi, Pauline.
Hi guys. Hi, Paul. How are you?
Good,
Again?
good. Yes. This is our second interview. We do have you on our Spiritual Talk TV YouTube page. So, guys, if you'd like to jump on there, because we do talk about Bigfoot as well on there at one point.
No, he's coming.
But you'll also have a bit of a reputation on TikTok. You're also known as a psychic detective. I mean, TikTok can be so fun at times.
That's really fun. That's really fun to do, the psychic detective. Do you want to know the history of that?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
So, I kind of did that for fun, because growing up, I grew up Italian and I grew up Catholic, and there were always strange superstitions, and I just thought everything was funny. So, I decided to make a TikTok on those funny analogies that I grew up with as a child. And I mean, I laugh at them myself. So because growing up Catholic for me, it was very like a one-shot thing. But then they were so superstitious, they made you afraid of everything. So I just thought it was really funny to make a video. And it's kind of a little blurb on, because people think, when you do psychic mediumship, that it's a telephone to God, and it's not. So I kind of use the telephone to kind of make it like, you're talking to someone. So, but I really enjoy doing them. They're really funny.
I love it.
Yeah, that's where that came from.
So check out Pauline on TikTok, because I'm sure I saw Baby Yoda.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. Can't beat a bit of Baby Yoda. Anyway, moving on. Moving on, because we are going to do tonight some work, aren't we? We're going to do it in a different way. Now,
Yeah.
you're very much connected to color in because
Yes.
you're a hairdresser too.
Yeah. Yes. You know, people really see things in color. Color is a vibration.
Yeah.
And it's kind of reminds me of people wear the same color all the time, which makes them feel comfortable, or it looks really good on them and they don't even realize it. Like they could buy 5 of the same shirt and only wear 2 of the same color. So color, people think they need to see color, but they really don't. You can feel color. Like if you're in a room and something makes you feel uncomfortable, that person's giving off that color vibration. Like another analogy my mother used to say, people will always show their true colors. And
Absolutely.
I didn't know that what that meant at the time. And just like my grandparents, I named all my aunts and my grandparents in colors. Like I had an orange grandmother and a green grandmother and a purple grandmother, because when you're Italian, you have more than one grandmother. But I didn't know why I named them in colors either. So color is, people don't realize how really important color is in their life. So, but go ahead. I know I cut you off.
No, no, it's okay. Because I kind of wanted to know when you were done hairdressing, whether you connect to people through the hair as well, and you pick up. Now, I have seen you doing a tutorial video, and
Mhm.
you was sharing something along the same lines when you connect to that client. And I guess hairdressers, forgive me for saying this, a lot of people talk to hairdressers. They're like, they become really close in that interpersonal relationship. And so, I mean, there is a very famous medium called Gordon Smith,
Mhm.
who was a barber, and he connected to people with hair as well. So hair is very important. But for you, how did that happen for you? Was it just something you stumbled across?
So, in grammar school, I would cut my own hair, and people would ask me where I got my hair cut. And I said I did it, and I would cut their hair. And then in the summertime, when I was a kid, on summer vacation, you had to find things to do. And what I did was I used to cut my friends' hair and perm their hair. And I just liked it. I didn't think it was a job. And growing up, my parents really said to me, that's a hobby, it's not a job. But I always connected to people, and people would say to me, oh, but you could talk to anybody, or I could. Like, I love to talk to people, like I need to be in people's energy. So with that, I always wanted to do hair because I loved the way I made people feel. I love that I make them feel beautiful on the outside and on the inside.
Yeah.
So I started that quest of hairdressing. I've been doing it for 40 years now. And probably the last 15 years, I had opened a salon, and I started really having these really interesting conversations with people and bringing up things that they would say to me, oh, I must have told you that. Or, oh, did we talk about that last time? And I would say, I guess so, because how did I know? So I really had to start diving deep into that. And then you have to be careful how you speak to people also,
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you can't say too much, you can't know too much. And so it was so interesting to me. And I just wanted to figure out what was going on.
Yeah, it's interesting. Judith Somerville. Hi, Judith. I was told by Spirit years ago to stop wearing so much black. They advised me I was doing it to hide away. It's interesting, isn't it?
Yes. So black, if Judith, are you a hairdresser?
I
I
know. I think Judith, if she's been advised by Spirit, unless potentially a medium, Judith, I'm gonna get told off that she's a medium.
So what I have learned with black, the color
Yeah.
black, as being a hairdresser, when I first started, we were supposed to wear black, because what that
Okay.
did was that let the client stand out and not us.
Interesting.
So that's why we were told to wear black. So if someone's told not to wear black, that's kind of a loaded question. That's why I really would love to
Yeah.
ask
Well, she said that
why, but
spirit has told her. So I'm
yeah.
assuming, I was always taught, go into your wardrobe, what color do you feel? Now, as a guy, I mean, blues,
Blue.
blues and different blues, some blacks. Ah, yes.
Oh.
Artist, spirit artist. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. We'll have to get you on here, Judith. You have to come on, demonstrate some of your wonderful artwork. That would be fantastic. We'd love that. We always love looking at different people with the skill sets they bring to help people.
Yeah.
But
That's
color,
awesome.
and we should ask everybody actually, what colors are you attracted to, guys? Because we're going to be working with color tonight. We're going to be finding out your color, and then we're going to be working with you and bringing messages for us. So that's quite exciting. We're not sure how it's going to go because there's
Mm.
always a slight delay on here. And if we can get you to come into the studio, guys, we would love that, and we can hopefully give you some nice messages. Julie's put, I love green. Green's a good color. But again, it always comes down to the shade, though, Pauline, doesn't it? The shade of green. There's such a vast spectrum of color. Sam's put, my wardrobe mainly consists of black clothes with some blue and greens. Yeah, yeah. Lots of blues. I think I've got one green pair of trousers. I actually pushed the boat out, and this is going to sound a bit strange because all day I was wearing a pair of burgundy trousers. I'm like, do these suit me? Okay, pretty much. I wasn't feeling it, so I'm not sure whether they'd stay around in my wardrobe for too long. But
Yeah,
yeah,
but see, you were feeling it. You see how
mm,
you said you were feeling the pants, like you had
yeah,
them on and you weren't feeling it.
yeah,
That's color. That's you were not feeling
yeah.
that color at that time.
Lucinda is all pink. I love that, Lucinda. Is that your hair color, Lucinda? Oh, hi, Terry. She's put, my favorite color is purple, but I don't wear it. Interesting. Interesting.
So
But
the
then
purple,
I mean, so I'm just going to go off on a tangent here, Terry. So I've got to ask though, with the purple and being attracted to purple, are you naturally a sensitive person? And maybe wearing purple, having purple things in your life can kind of tend to overload your sensitivity. Would you say that resonates with you? Let us know. But thank you for sharing that. But for you, purple, what does that mean, Pauline?
me, I love purple. It was my favorite color growing up, and I feel when you read a person, I feel like they're in front of you, you could pick up that vibration. So you can feel if they're intuitive with the purple.
Yeah.
Think like with the green, you could feel if it has to do with it could have to do with money. It's all
Mhm.
about how the color feels, not so much what the color means.
Yeah.
And that's why again the feeling of the vibration
It's
is
interesting.
really important. Yeah, when you're
Absolutely, because
reading color.
Terry's just come back and said she doesn't wear it, but I've got a big snuggie that's purple. So she obviously connects that to feeling safe and comfortable.
Right.
Love that.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. I can't get away with wearing purple or pink, ladies and gentlemen. I have tried salmon, but then my masculinity has kicked in like, no, can't wear that.
Yes.
And
See?
Terry says she's very sensitive.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So
Yeah.
yeah, interesting. And when I look at your hair and when clients come to you and they want certain colors, do you feel that, Pauline?
I absolutely can see immediately if their hair color is wrong for them, if it is right for them, if it needs to be tweaked, if the tones are off, because colors can also neutralize. Like, I'll give you an example. If someone has too much gold in their hair and they have very olive toned skin, it needs to be a warmer tone to
Okay.
complement the skin and neutralize those tones. So color again against your skin is very important. Also, if they're changing their color, even compared with their eye color, like I look at the whole as the person, I look at the whole, and they would have to change their clothes color because if they're going from gold to red, they're going to have to also change what they're wearing. So color again, it's like all it's just all in one. Like it's very important. In fact, they used to call me a hair psychic because I would look at someone and say, oh, that color, or I knew exactly what color they should be.
Wow.
And yeah, and so yeah, it's very, very important to how we wear color as well.
Julie said she covers, sorry, she wears black to cover a certain appendage on her body to make it look smaller. Thank you for that, Julie. Sue's put, I'm always in blue, but trying to branch out. There used to be a couple of ladies in the UK, Trini and Susanna, used to go into people's wardrobes and pull apart all the colors. But color is really important in our lives. Caroline's put, love the color of your
Oh,
hair, Pauline.
thank you. Thank
Awesome,
you.
awesome,
Well,
awesome.
I do want to say something too, about the tones of color. So I forgot who mentioned about the blues, trying to figure out the blues. So depending on the tone of the blue that looks good on you, it either can be a warm tone or a cool blue. That's also very important. Like some blues have yellows in them, some blues have blacks in them, some blues have reds in them, some blues have greens in them. So depending again on your skin tone, that's how you will find the tone the blue that looks good on you. You have to figure that out. And you can also figure that out. They have, you can do like a winter, spring, summer, fall evaluation of your skin tone. Like there's spring colors, winter colors, summer colors. And so you can figure that out. So like say for instance, gray. I love gray, but I can't wear a gray that has a yellow undertone because it blends with my skin. So I have to wear a gray that has either a red violet tone or a cooler tone, like a jewel tone. So again, finding the color, if you like blues, you have to figure out the undertone that looks best on you. You will find out the blue that looks good on you. Does that say too
Honestly,
much?
I'm not joking, but Michelle, you must be psychic, Michelle. Well, I know you are because I know Michelle. Michelle's a very good psychic because I was just about to ask you a question, and Michelle's just asked this: when you see someone's color, does it match their aura? And now, do you feel that when you're helping people with color for you and for other people? I call them base colors. I think what you're talking about. I'm not a hairdresser. I have no idea. You can tell by my haircut. I have a Turkish barber. That's it. Okay. He doesn't ask me about my hair color. He just says short back and sides, and that's it. And that was a really bad impression. Sorry if he's listening to my local barber. He's a great guy as well. We have lots of fun. But I've got to say, how important is color? I mean, for me personally, it's very important. But for you, Pauline, how does that reflect within the auric field? Do you feel that?
When I see what it says, when I see
Yeah, when you
someone's
see
color.
someone's color, does it match their aura? So in terms
Oh,
of,
no, no, not all the time. No, no. Like if somebody, if especially if you know somebody and you know their aura, but just know auras change all the time.
yeah,
Like if you
absolutely.
go for a picture and you want to take your picture of that aura at that time, that is what your aura is. If you go next
Yeah,
week, it could be a totally different color. So people will say, oh, well, my aura is blue, but it's not always blue.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And there'll be some people listening tonight that are very interested in what we're talking about, but won't necessarily understand the importance of color, like
Mm.
we keep talking about. But the importance of color, in my understanding of the human aura, especially the emotional layer where we see the color.
Yes.
So how we think and feel reflects within our auric field. Again, from my understanding, they're not all like you said, Pauline, they're constantly changing. So I might wake up tomorrow and just realize Norwich have been promoted into the Premier League. So my aura is going to be very happy. It's going to be very ecstatic. But my base colors, in terms of my personality, are going to be very similar. So that whole thing comes into a mix. Um, oh, Terry's asked a great question, actually. Can you see color from just our photos, Pauline?
Yes. Not all the time, but most of the time. And I can also see if I'm like, just like if I'm sitting with you, Paul, and we're talking after a while, your gaze will shift. And then I will be able to see either behind you a color or around you, or if you're, emanating, that energy, like sometimes the energy, you'll just see it, the energy with someone.
I
So
see it.
yeah,
I'm sorry to laugh because I'm just sitting here thinking, I bet I'm blue.
blue on blue.
Blue on blue. There's got to be some blue in there somewhere, isn't there?
Well, blue for you, I feel is very, you're a man who speaks his mind. The blue is very, very authoritative for you. Like I feel that you don't show it on the outside, but inside you are. And that blue helps push that out. It helps catapult you into what you're doing. And that's why you're so good at what you do in your job.
Oh, bless you. Thank you. Checks in the post. But for,
Yeah.
for now, for me, blue's also about idealism in terms of how you see yourself and setting high standards sometimes.
Yeah.
And
Royalty.
and it's interesting, the sky blue is more about communication and the voice. So here I am tonight with a sky blue shirt on. I was actually attracted to this shirt tonight. So yeah, I just think color, is so important. Oh, okay. MJ's asked, he's just put you on the spot. MJ. Hi, MJ. Good to see him, my friend. He's asked, what color, Pauline, do you see around Paul right now?
So right now I do see like a light blue. I see a light blue around you. I
Yeah.
see a calmness, a security, like a very secure person. I see a very soft spoken, a very humble person. So yeah, I definitely see that around you.
Oh, that's very
Yes.
honestly, I owe you a lot of money, Pauline.
No, I sort of,
You're making my head go large. So thank you for that. So anyway, I'm not good at being, I terribly English, British. I don't
that's
take
okay.
compliments very well. I'm not very good at it.
I don't think
But
a lot of people do. That's
yeah,
that's that's something we all have to work on, I
yeah,
think.
absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I totally agree. I totally
Yeah.
agree. I mean, how about intuitively? I mean, I'm quite lucky, whereas I learned a technique where I can remote view and see people
Oh,
on color. So I can just get a name, details, and I can remote view that person with their colors and connect to the person that way, which is quite an unusual way. And it sounds a bit far out there, guys, but it does work, which is quite
that's so
interesting.
interesting. Yeah.
So I mean, I'm just thinking about MJ because I can see you're on the screen there. There's lots of greens around MJ, but the problem is, MJ, I know you've just moved house. So I can't use this, but you have a lot of greens and there's quite a deep dark green around you, which is all about movement and change, but not just on a superficial level, fundamentally in terms of your work and what you do and your movement around home. It's really, really, so for me, that's how I connect to people sometimes intuitively. Not always easy. Not always easy, but it's something that we can do. But Pauline, we haven't really spoke about you and how you got into mediumship and how it started for you.
Um, well, I like I said, I doing hair, and I've always enjoyed these conversations. I've always been interested in mediums and the spirit world. And it wasn't really until my mom passed away, I believe I was 40. And I it was one of the biggest losses that I had had, and I really wanted to know where she went. Like I was devastated, and I had dreams about her for about a year, and they were visits. Actually, they were, like she was there, and then they started to dissipate, and then I was like, okay, now where did she go? Like I needed to know, and I wanted to communicate with her, and I would hear her speaking to me and guiding me and telling me things. And so at that point I thought, well, I have to find a teacher, and I have to know. Like I don't want to listen to what people say. Like I need to figure this out. And that's what I did. So I was on that spiritual journey. But working and raising 6 children, you're very busy in your life. So it doesn't start out really quickly, but it took about 10 years. And then I finally found my teacher, And I've been with Medium Drew ever since, and I actually now help teach with his class, and another student that we've been with him for over 10 years, and I absolutely love it. So that's where I am here today. Fast
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Mo's asked, were you able to see the aura since childhood?
Yes. So I didn't know I was seeing auras. And like I said, I would see my grandparents in colors. I would call them, the green grandma, the orange grandma, the
Yeah.
purple grandma. My
Oh,
aunts all had colors.
I didn't realize it was literally though.
Yeah.
Oh,
And they thought
wow.
it was so cute. And I always remember that. And who remembers things when they're that little? But I
Yeah.
remember that. I remember all my aunts had, I associated them with colors, and I thought, oh, it was because of what they wore, the color of their hair.
Yeah.
But when I got older and learned about colors, I realized that I was connecting to them with their energies. So, yes, so since as a child, which um, even doing hair and using color and being so fascinated with the colors that people wear and their hair, that I feel is so super important in life. If your color hair looks good on you, it makes your skin tone look better. It makes you feel better. I've had people cry in my chair when I've turned them around, that they just can't even believe how different they look just by changing the color of their hair. So I can't stress that importance enough, and for people to prioritize themselves and spend their money on their hair and not on things they don't need or things they don't want, because people will spend and pick and choose, but nobody wants to invest in themselves. And investing in yourself and color it's a game changer. So
Yeah.
it's simple, it's not expensive, and it's really a game changer.
Yeah. 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 That's really interesting. Really
Yeah.
interesting. And how did your parents take that?
They were not really happy that I
Yeah.
was going to go to beauty school.
Yeah.
They wanted me to go to college, and I did for 2 years. And I was driving home from, I guess it was the end of my second semester, and I stopped at a stoplight, and there was a beauty school in front of me, and something just told me to go in. And I didn't have any money or anything, and but I went in and I spoke to them, and they told me, oh, just go downstairs, you can get a student loan. So I said, oh my God. So I did. And I got the student loan, and I went home and I sat down with my two very Italian parents, who were not happy at all, because I actually told them this is what I wanted to do. And they didn't talk to me for a little bit. They were a little angry, but I knew I made the right decision. And, I look back at my life now, that I do what I love, I would do it again, because it's my passion. And they're all gone. And
Yeah.
I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing if I had listened and was told, that's a hobby, not a job. So, it's really important for people to do what you love. And now, second step in doing the second thing that I love, which is connecting to people and, allowing healing. Because for me, this work, if it doesn't heal, it's not real. And again, it was another shift in my life for people to maybe not want to talk to me anymore or not agree with what I'm doing. And that was a little struggle for me. But again, I knew I have to do what my heart calls to. And we can't always listen to what other people want us to do, because they're uncomfortable with our choices and decisions, because they'll be happy and we won't be. So it's really important to trust your intuition and trust your gut, because it never lies, and it will always direct your steps. So for everybody, that's really super important. Do what you love and the rest will follow. And who doesn't
That's
follow is okay, because
that.
you'll gain new.
Yeah, and that's such beautiful advice as well, because sometimes, and this is where we all fall short, because we doubt and we don't listen and we don't always
Mhm.
follow that inner voice that tells us that we should be doing this and that. And I think it's something massive that we don't tend to follow our highest path or our potential. But how
Yeah.
do we get into that space? How do we learn to kind of go in and feel that we're going to the right place, we're doing the right thing? For you, is that a process, or is it a very, because I always believe mediumship is a natural process. So therefore the intuition and guidance, is it a natural process for you as well?
Yes. So passion is my driver in anything I do. And I trust what I'm passionate about. And
Yeah.
that keeps my focus. And then I go from there. And then I just trust the steps that spirit and or God or whoever's, creating my steps, I just follow them. Kind of like Bigfoot, you're still looking for Bigfoot, but everybody's following his step. I just had to say that.
I've literally just written Bigfoot down. What is
Oh,
going on tonight?
see? I
That's
had
just
to say it.
crazy. Just crazy. So guys, on our last interview, we spoke about Bigfoot, didn't we?
Yeah,
And
I
we
love
talked
Bigfoot.
about a fun prediction. And no kidding, our next guest on Spiritual Talk is Mary Marshall. Now, she is a medium, but she's done a doctorate as well in science, and she investigates paranormal activity.
Love
And
it.
absolutely. And she's also investigating, gone looking for the Bigfoot and
Oh, I
Sasquatch.
love it. I'll
So,
have to
what's
watch
the
her.
chances of that? 1 minute we're talking about it. The next guest we have on is really into Bigfoot and discovering Bigfoot. And we also talk about, I mean, we talk a lot about the positive in mediumships, but for you, what have been the struggles with? I mean, me personally, I know at times I can be a little bit oversensitive with life and it get me down. I know that's me because I can be. I'm not a shrinking violet. I know some people are laughing at home as I say this, okay, but there is that you can feel that oversensitive at times, and I sometimes struggle with trying to balance myself with that.
With doing the work and
Yeah, is
keeping.
there, in terms of your unfoldment and development, the development is a funny word because we're constantly developing. It's a bit like the Humber Bridge. We've got this massive bridge over here, Pauline. They start painting 1 year, they finish it the other year, and then about 2 years later, then they start painting to come back again. So it's
Yeah.
an ever onward going journey.
So it's a discipline for me.
Yeah.
It's a discipline. Yes, I mean, if I tell you, I mean, I run a business. I have 6 children. I have 4 grandchildren and 4 rescue dogs.
Hang on a sec. 6 children,
Yes,
four
all mine.
grandchildren. So you've got an actual football team.
Yes. And I have,
Excellent.
to say, a very busy life. I teach classes once a week um, with the mediumship. So, and do, other things. I also teach hair in the city with a Rojo. So, I I'm really busy. So when people say to me, "Oh, I'm too busy to do that," I don't know what to say to them because life is busy. Everybody's
Yeah.
busy. That's just kind of an excuse for me. So, but discipline is very important. It's kind of like if you go in to do mediumship or psychic, you can discipline yourself to do one or the other. Even if you go in psychically and you feel spirit, doesn't mean you have to bring them through. So for me, if I really want to do something, it's a discipline. I don't overthink anything. To me, that's like I did a funny video too, another Italian analogy. Remember the angel devil analogy,
Yeah.
right? So I'm probably aging myself, but the angel devil. So the devil is the ego, right? The angel is your intuition or your soul. So always trust your soul. Always trust your intuition because it never lies to you, right? Your ego should not be driving the car.
Yeah.
Your soul should be driving the car.
Yeah.
So again, when you trip up with stuff like that, just go back to center. Just go back to you. Just go back to, it doesn't matter what's happening around you. Go back to you. So it's a discipline that we work on. And listen, I work on it every single day.
Yeah.
If this is loud over here, I have to come back to center. I don't look that way. I have to bring my awareness back to what I'm doing. you know, and that's with anything, focus. So
Yeah. Lisa's asked a fantastic question. Can you see color around animals too?
yes, I can see colors. The colors I see around animals is how they're feeling. Like if they're happy, they're excited, they're angry, they're hungry. That's
So,
what I see.
so I'm going to quickly plug this. I learned about auras from this gentleman here, Paul Bannister, over 20 years ago. This book's about a 30-year-old publication. Guy is amazing. Everything you need to know about color, not
Nice.
just, Lisa, not just animals, trees, even buildings, because the people create the energy in the building.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
you can see the energy of the building, especially if the philosophy of that company is a great philosophy, or there's an energy there. So everything that we do, we create that energy, which is, when you think about it, go next time you go and take the dog for the walk, or going out with your very handsome partner, I can see in your picture there, just have a look at the trees and the energy of the
Yeah.
trees, and just, you can just see that energy just coming off and around the trees. It's a beautiful thing. It is a wonderful thing. Color is
Yeah.
so important, isn't it?
Yes.
And do you, I mean, for me, discovering about color really, I feel it's increased my mediumship by 20-30% in terms of understanding vibration and energy. Energy is a bit of a funny word, but it does help you to understand more about life itself and what's around you. And it really helped me. It sounds like we're on a very similar vein in terms of our understanding around color.
Yes.
Although, and my daughter, when she was 3 years old, she used to say to me, "Daddy, you're glowing orange tonight." She doesn't remember a thing now, but she used to say to me as a
Right.
color. So, I mean, orange to me is a very powerful creative color. It's your will to be, gets you out of bed in the morning. And I was putting her to bed and I was exhausted. So I probably needed a lot of orange. It was a long day.
Orange juice,
Or
right? In the
orange juice,
morning.
potentially. Yeah, absolutely. And
Yeah.
orange also, it's our will to be. It helps us get out of bed in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
It's that will, I don't know about you, Pauline, but some days I'm like, can I roll over for half an hour?
Yeah.
And so, but then that orange comes in. No, I've got things to do, places to go. Let's go. And boom, I'm away. But not for everyone. I appreciate that. And so color is so important. Guys, let us know what colors you are attracted to, because we're going to work soon. We're going to connect to you. So let us know. Sunrise, Courtney Lopez,
Mm.
apps, 100%. The golds, the silvers. It's just so, well, not in Norfolk though, because all it does in England is rain. So we don't get the sunsets, but I mean, being near the equator is a beautiful sunset. Absolutely, that must be very magical. Yeah, and oh,
Green.
Dion has put green. Absolutely. What shade green, Dion? What shade? Let us know. What shade do you like? And green for me as well. Sarah's got, everyone's going green, which of course. Okay, I mean, I kind of want to ask questions. Green, I was going to ask who knows what the green is connected to in terms of the chakras. Red has always been powerful for me. Hi, Jess. I love that. Red is also very much a base color for me. How about you,
Red. I
Pauline?
love red.
How
Red.
do you interpret red? Because is that a little bit of red in your hair
Red.
at the front there?
Ah, it's like a purple.
That's
It's
very
real.
nice.
It looks red, but it's more
Yeah,
purple. I guess it's the computer.
typical
But
bloke.
I've had red. I have had purple. I've had pink. It all depends on how I'm feeling.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, the red is I love red. Red for me, is passion, right? Is energy, is
absolutely.
just it's just has such a I feel red has such a very large vibration. And again, I'm very attracted to vibration, whether it's people, whether it's whatever it is. It's like however the vibration is high, that's where I go. That's the direction I go in.
But do you think it's quite interesting, because a lot of people don't associate red within the auric field as a loving color,
But
but we associate roses with love.
but that's how they feel.
Mm.
see that the color, that's how they feel about that color. Like you just said, roses are red, could be for love. A heart is love. It could be red, but that a heart could be pink, you know? So, you know, it all depends on the color as to how a person feels. It doesn't matter what the color's meaning is. Like people learn the meaning, but it's how you really feel about the color, more about what, just like a tarot card. It's more about how you feel.
Absolutely. And someone said, come back and said it's the root. Absolutely, it is the root, but it's in Western philosophy, it also connects to the base of the spine, and people call it the base. So that's where the interpretation gets wrong. Michaela, thank you for that. You're absolutely right. There was another comment as well after that, Richard. Did you see that one as well from Michaela? But thank you for that. And that's again interpretation, Western philosophy, Eastern philosophy, etc. But for me, what's really important, is that about for you, Pauline? When people are developing, it's important to build their own understanding what color means for them and how it represents.
Yes. Yes, 100%. Like I said, you know, people may feel they need to see color, but they don't. Color's a feeling. When you look at a color, it's how does it make you feel? You know, that's what it is. Like, all right, let's say, for example, color yellow. Yellow could mean happy, right? Happy, vibrant, warm. But it could also mean, you know, caution, could mean detour, could mean, you know, you're out of balance, or it could mean balance. But it all depends on the person in front of you. It's to say what a color means, but actually sitting in front of that person, how you're connecting to that color is what's important.
And nothing is wrong, though. That's the important thing here. Because if you're, it's good to keep notes, guys, when you're sensing auras, because what feels right to you will not be the same for another person. So if you have a feeling or understanding, write down your own index, if you like, how that feels to you. And I don't know about you, Pauline, but the variation of color as well and the different meanings. Oh, I'm so excited about working with color with you. I love working with color. It's awesome. Awesome.
Because they can dilute color, right?
Yeah. There was another one we had. Thank you, Richard. Again, Richard's reading my mind. If you intentionally choose to wear a different color, thank you for this, Sue. Can this affect your aura's energy?
So, so I could put that as to say, if you're feeling a certain way and you wear the opposite color to neutralize it, it can make you feel better.
Yeah.
Like if you're feeling, say you're feeling very blah that day, or depressed that day, and you put something yellow on to make you feel happy. So yes, it can affect your energy. So that's to my point, even with your hair, it's very important to what you wear and how you wear colors on yourself. It says a lot about a person.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I mean, I know in the UK, I'm going back a few years, probably showing my age here, but they did experiment with color with people that have been naughty. So they decided to paint the cells of the police station pink to try and calm people down. Not sure if it worked, but it's interesting that they are prepared to try that.
Yes.
Very interesting indeed.
Well, I think in the first podcast that we did, I remember sharing with you about the Egyptians, how they used to make stained glass and put people in rooms of these stained glass for therapy reasons. So even back then, color therapy, chromotherapy is used as therapy for healing. So, you know, there's so many things with color that people don't really know. They just think color is color, but it really isn't. There's so much more to color.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And that also links to music as well, and sound and vibration the Egyptians used to use. Do you see people absorb the color and light of others around them? That's a great question. What do you think to that, Pauline? So MJ's put, do you see people absorb light and color of others around them? So I think MJ means if someone comes in, they're very aggressive or they're angry, they've just been given a parking ticket. Does that energy rub off on other people? Is that kind of what you mean, MJ?
So I believe that other people can absorb other people's energies. Did you ever, the analogy of draining color from your face, draining the energy from your body?
Yeah.
Yes, I absolutely agree. If someone is, in a bad mood, you can absorb that if you are very open to it. A lot of people will I don't like the word empathic, but they'll say that they're empathic and they absorb other people's energy, where that, again, you need to put a boundary up for that. So it's very important to put up emotional boundaries around people, because yes, you can absorb their emotional state. Or a partner, if they're in a bad mood, it makes you in a bad mood where it shouldn't. So, emotional boundaries are very important so you don't absorb colors and vibrations of others or other things. So yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, I think it's time to go to a quick commercial break. And then when we come back, I'm so excited. We're going to be working with color. So I'm not sure how we're going to do it, guys. Maybe if you want to come in, let us know. If Richard's okay, we'll put the link up. And are you okay with that, Richard? Well, we can get people in. No. Richard's like, don't make me work too much. He's working hard, bless him, behind the scenes. So, guys, we're going to go to a break. Go get yourself a coffee. Don't go anywhere. And we'll see you back here very soon.
Introducing the SPTV app, your digital spiritual guide, for an enlightening journey like no other. Immerse yourself in a world of audio and visual content crafted to inspire, educate, and entertain. Seek guidance with our card of the day, choosing up to 6 cards for personal insights. Enhance your daily life with our wellness section, featuring nutritious recipes, affirmations, and balanced living tips. Explore our spiritualism section for a deep understanding of the religion, its principles, and spiritual answers. Unravel the secrets of the clairs and broaden your spiritual horizon. Easily find local readers, therapists, centers, or churches with our comprehensive directory. Stay connected with live broadcasts, check our schedule, and get to know our insightful presenters. Delve into the meanings of angel numbers, crystals, and a comprehensive list of divination meanings. All of this and more, available for free on the SPTV app. Download now at sptv.uk/app and start your journey with your digital spiritual guide.
Help Spiritual Psychics TV grow our TikTok channel. Connect with us at SPTV UK. We're on a journey to reach our next milestone, and we need your help. Follow us today and support us going live. Imagine getting personalised readings, discovering your card of the day, and so much more. Don't miss out on the opportunity to explore new adventures with us. Follow, engage, and transform. Join our growing community at Spiritual Psychics TV with @SPTV UK on TikTok.
Welcome back, everyone, to Spiritual Talk here on our home at SPTV. It's great you're back here. We've got a wonderful guest. We have Pauline Catherine, international medium, with us today, and it's all about the color. Pauline is not only an international medium, she's also a hairdresser, and she's seen colors as a child. And well, we've just been, guys, if you've missed the first part, go back and watch it. It's well worth a catch up. It's great fun. We've been talking all about color. Before we start to work, because we're so excited about connecting and working with colors, Julie's quickly asked, how do you protect yourself? Guys, before we go too far, I just need to remind people we have scammers alert. People have been creating a fake account, calling themselves SPTV, then asking you to befriend them, and then they will ask for your credit card details. This is a scammer. Please block and report. They are not us. We will never ask for your credit card details. That is not who we are. Okay, so any doubts, any worries, please report. Okay, but Julie's coming back to Julie's question, Pauline. How do you protect yourself? And now, do you
How do I,
mean with color, or yeah, is it very much a visual thing for you?
for me, I shift my awareness to me. That's how I protect myself. When you, I don't believe there is evil and dark spirits, and I don't believe all of that to attach to us. I believe that comes from us. So if we focus on ourself, I believe that is part of the protection. Like that's how I protect myself. I don't allow that into my energy. I don't allow those thoughts to think something is wrong and or it's evil or it's dark or it's going to stay. So I feel again, your mind is a very powerful tool. And if you
Absolutely.
switch your awareness to where you need to be, that's how I protect myself.
So, guys, thank you for that, Pauline. We're going to ask one or two of you to come into the studio, where we'll do a bit more of an in-depth reading, but we're going to go with color, and we are going to read you psychically with color. If you like to tell us or talk to us and let us know what your favorite color is and what we perceive around you, I'm going to start and Pauline's going to come behind me, and we'll just kind of touch on the ideas of color and connecting to you. That would be fantastic. So let us know if you'd like a little mini reading around color. Okay. And it'd be interesting to see what color you pick and what you feel connected to. So Richard's just posted the link for our Zoom room. We will get you in, guys, if you'd like to come in. If you'd like a quick reading, just let us know what color you're attracted to. Can I just say, guys, this is an experiment as well. We've never done it live before. This is all around color, so bear with us. This is something different we'd like to explore. So let us know what is your favorite color. I think everyone's gone home, Pauline. They don't want a reading. Everyone's gone home because the comments have all stopped. So they're like,
Ah,
oh,
well, that's because you
oh,
took a break.
that's
That's
what
because
it
you took a
was.
break.
It was. People have popped out. Yeah, they
Yeah.
jumped in the Uber taxi, nipped to McDonald's and or Starbucks or any other local refreshment establishment. I should say that I'll get in trouble. So, guys, we can't wait to get you in. Let's go with Kim straight away.
Hi, I
Purple.
think I know that Kim Toner. I think she
Oh,
is my client. Is that you?
oh, okay,
One of my
okay.
amazing clients who retired and moved away.
I was
I
going to
miss
say
her.
retired. Okay.
Miss her so much.
It's interesting because I can feel her energy around that.
I love
Okay.
her.
So, Kim, I'm just going to connect to that purple energy for you. There's also, I'm very much aware that she's quite a sensitive soul. So I'm going to kind of talk to you because I'm not going to get, that's not your client, apparently.
Oh, maybe not.
It's not
Okay.
your client. Okay. Well, thank you, Kim. We know. Um, Straight away as I connect to the purple is about sensitivity. It's also interestingly about clairvoyance.
Mm.
Are you clairvoyant, Kim? Let us know. What do you pick up from Kim, Pauline?
I pick up from Kim that she's trying to balance a lot of things in her life. And I
Interesting.
also feel that there are a few people in her life that are are making it challenging for her. So, would you understand that, Kim?
Yeah, let us know, Kim. And also, your perception with purple as well. Is it just your favorite color? Do you feel quite a sensitive soul? Because we touched on this with Terry earlier, didn't we? About purple. She doesn't necessarily wear it, but she's just attracted to it, which is really rather interesting. The problem is with Facebook, guys, I think there's about 8 seconds delay, Richard, isn't there? So not
Oh,
Claire. What does she mean by not Claire? Clairvoyant, maybe? I'm not sure. So I'm not sure on that one. Completely lost my mind on that one. Don't know where it's going. So have we got anybody come in the room yet, Richard? Yes,
yes,
very
very
challenging.
challenging. Yes.
Awesome.
Yes,
Awesome.
I feel that again, you need to bring yourself back to focus, bring yourself back to you, and you already know the answer to it. So just just whoever is uncomfortable with your choices and decisions, it's okay because those are their struggles and don't make them yours.
Yeah, she
That
says
makes
it's her.
sense?
She says it is my spirit color. Interesting. So that would tie in with integration of concentration and higher perception.
Oh, she's not
She's
clairvoyant?
not clairvoyant, but she is connected to spirit. So interesting. Very much myself care time. Absolutely. Absolutely. But certainly a spiritual perception with purple is what it connects to. Um, Anybody else? Come on, guys. We're going to keep the energy
There was
going.
somebody else in the waiting room, I think you
Was there?
said.
Is there somebody in the
I think
waiting room?
so.
Let's bring them in if we can. Let's. Oh yeah, thank you, Richard. We got Petra is on in the waiting room. Awesome. We're gonna get Petra in. See what color connects to her. This is awesome. Let's hope this works as well. We can get her in. That'll be fantastic. Is she? Poor Richard's working away in the back there. Here we go. Hi,
Oh,
Petra. She's now coming. Hi, Petra. Can you hear us? You're on mute if you can hear. Oh, there you go. Hi, Petra.
Hiya.
How you doing? Oh, no camera. That's a tough one.
Hi.
Oh, there you go. Hi, Petra.
Hi. I'll keep my camera off
How
if
you
that's
doing?
okay.
Yes, okay. But
Hi.
I don't
can
know.
Hi. I'll keep my camera off if that's okay.
yeah. 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 Can you turn off Facebook, Petra, or not if you're watching this through YouTube, one of the windows is open, so we're hearing our voice come back to us. Can you hear us now? And she's gone. She might have gone, Richard. Ah, she's back on. You're back on mute. Can you hear us, Petra?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, it's just we're just
Yes.
worried in case we get our voices coming back to each other. That's
Yeah,
a
I've
bit.
turned it off now.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Awesome. Okay, so what is your favorite color, Petra?
Well,
What colors you yeah, go on.
like I put in the chat, I do have a lot of colors, favorite colors. I'm an interior designer, so I love my colors, right?
Ah,
So I love green, I love pink, I love orange, I love red nails. I like brown as well, but I mostly wear black. So it's like I really resonate with the comment before about hiding, right? Like I love an array of colors, but I mostly wear black because it's easiest.
yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense. So your green, your pink, your orange. There was another color, wasn't there?
See, I don't even know now. Red nails, yeah, for sure. Yeah, that grounds me. That grounds me big time.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
awesome.
And
So
brown. And brown.
and brown, which is quite unusual.
Mm.
Quite unusual. Yeah, which is a very much a grounding color. And the orange is about creativity. It's very much connected to that. The pink for me, you're obviously a very loving person, very kind person. You're connected to the pink as well for me, obviously heart-centered, and green as well, which would link into that.
Yeah,
The
nature is my go-to for sure.
yeah. The black though, definitely maybe that's more about you as a person hiding yourself, like the lady said. We tend to wear a lot of black to hide ourselves. How are you feeling, Pauline? What are you picking up on that?
I feel Petra.
Petra. Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Petra.
Hi.
So I feel for you, those colors are making me feel you're like a very safe person. Like you love variety and just picking and choosing, like holding yourself to that decision is something that sometimes can make you uncomfortable. Can you understand that?
I do. Yes, I do
Okay,
understand that.
because you love so many things that you don't want to make a choice. You don't want to make a choice because you love everything. But it also shows some of your personality as being so creative. And I feel that you're very connected to spirit. Would you understand that?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
I'm into mediumship and I do tarot and
Oh,
Okay, don't say, don't just say
say
yes
it.
or no.
sorry.
Don't say, just say yes,
Oh.
no, I'm not sure. So
Oh,
I
shoot.
do feel you're very
I'll
connected,
mute
and
myself. I'll mute myself. Okay.
no,
for now?
No, don't go
don't.
anywhere because we need to hear your voice.
I need your
Okay.
voice. Just say
Yeah.
yes, no, I'm
Okay.
not sure. I don't want you to tell me things. You can
Perfect.
share in the end. But I do feel you're very connected to spirit guides, and I do feel a Native American energy around you. And I feel the earth connects you. And I also feel that in your life, it's very neutral. You stay very neutral because of all of the flavors and variety around you that you connect to. Would you understand that? I probably said too much.
Absolutely, 100%. Yes. spot on.
Okay. So really grounding yourself is really important to help guide you in your path. I feel as a child you were very connected to all of what you're doing now and have just put your life and have created it as your career. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Because I feel like you sewed as a child and you drew and you were very creative. And this is the avenue, this is kind of the road that you took to continue your creativity in your life. Would you understand that?
In a way, yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
So my message for you is to really to trust yourself and know that you are doing the right thing, and just enjoy what you're doing and each day. Don't become overwhelmed. I feel like you overwhelm yourself and then you kind of go into that neutral space again. Would you understand that?
Yes. Mhm.
Okay, so just because you're so creative and your mind is spinning like a top all the time, just kind of slow it down and just like enjoy the scenery. Just kind of just pump the brakes and enjoy what you've created. Enjoy the fruit that you've grown in your life. You deserve it.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Mhm.
So just
Yeah,
a reminder.
can I come back on the green, the pink, and the orange? And just before you said you do tarot and things like that, I was picking up very much a healing element to what you're attracted to,
Mhm.
potentially working as a healer on some form or other. I think you said mediumship, didn't you?
I'm a developing medium. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So absolutely.
Love it.
But for me, the power, the ultimate power in mediumship is the healing aspect of that.
Yeah.
So that's very important for you, but especially being attracted to that. The only thing I'm getting with the browns, I'm actually not getting browns. I'm getting golden browns, and
I
I'm
was
getting
gonna,
this.
I was just gonna add gold to it, but then I
Yeah.
thought, don't overdo it.
No, no, because there's
Thank
an
you.
aspect of golden browns which is more
Yeah.
about, and I know that autumn time of year is quite important for you. You love the autumn,
All
which
of
is
it.
where that attracts to. There's a real sense of being at one with nature, that whole death and rebirth, that cycle of nature is really important to you. So being outside is really important to you, which is why you're attracted to the brown and the golds. And forgive me for saying this, I always think when there's more golds coming into people's aura, they're very much developing and opening up. And now, apparently, according to certain spiritual traditions and belief systems, the universe only sees us as an adult when we're in our 40s, which is quite an interesting concept, isn't it? And I want to say for you, there's a real mature development going on within you. It's kind of like an inner growth that's going in alongside your spiritual development as well. That's really important for you. So a lot of people tend to develop their skill of mediumship, but you're looking at it on every level. And what is really helping you, which you said that you was an interior designer, it's your creativity that is helping you develop in your mediumship and opening other channels. I want to say to you though, look at poetry, and also music is really important for you.
It is. It is. I used to write music when I was a child
Yeah.
as well, and I play a lot of instruments, so that is very important. Yeah.
Yeah, and that also comes in on the gold ray because it's a high frequency for you. The only thing that I am aware of, I'm sorry to go on this one, is the yellow around your head. I'm very much aware of a bright yellow. You're very good at manifesting things, but you're also, in other words, creating, which links into the creativity, but you have a tendency to slightly overthink.
Yes. Yes.
And it's like a duality in that. But once you've made your mind up, you go for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know I'm being told also there was a recent decision that you have to make within your development and your belief system. You've been challenged around that. Does that make sense?
Can you be more specific?
Yeah, I'm not sure whether it's to do with your programming or childhood or what, or your belief system in terms, but something within your development has challenged your belief system. It's like a duality, a push-pull for you. Does that make sense?
Not at the minute, but I'm
Okay.
sure it will come to me. Yeah.
I'm kind of feel like I'm going to end up doing mediumship if I'm not careful.
Right. Okay.
Because I
Yeah.
feel now, I don't know, because we're going on a psychic level, I'm very much feeling a gentleman around you from the spirit world now, but that could also be a guide, but I'm not sure because you picked up the red Indian, Pauline, didn't you?
Yes.
You
Yes.
did. So there's potentially it could be a guide, but I don't want to go down there because I'll start doing mediumship and we'll be here all night. So Petra, thank you for coming on.
Yes,
Awesome.
thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
so
Thank
much.
you.
Oh, the red nails, by the way. Got to give you the red nails. The red, really
Mhm.
important for you, giving you energy, getting you out of bed in the morning, giving you that power.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really important for you. Going back to the browns and the golds. I'll
Yeah.
shut up now. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for coming on.
Well, thank you. Thank you. It really resonates, all of it. Yeah. I'm
Thank you.
And
multi-passionate.
good luck.
Sometimes it's difficult to make a decision, right? So it's like I want to do everything and anything. But yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. Mhm.
But good luck to
Awesome.
you. Good luck
Yeah,
to you
good
on your
luck. Good luck.
journey. Yes.
Absolutely. It's exciting.
Yes,
Thank
it's
you.
very exciting.
Yeah. Thanks a
Uh,
lot. Thank
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for coming on. We don't mind if we don't see you guys, especially if you're in the bath. Well, I've had that before. Someone was in the bath, Pauline. I kid you not. It was funny.
I believe it.
They tipped over the edge of the bath. Hi, Paul. It was quite funny. So we have other people in the waiting room, Richard. I don't mind who we see, who's coming on. We have Donna and Krish. Oh, have we gone for Donna? Hello, Donna. Hi, Donna. You just need to unmute yourself. Hello, how you doing? How you
Hi,
doing?
Donna.
Hi.
So what are your favorite colors? What colors are you connecting to right now?
Orange.
Oh, orange. Just orange?
White.
Oh, white. Okay. White. Okay. Interesting. Over to you, Pauline. Do you want me to go first or do you want to go?
Maybe I'll go first.
Oh.
White, and what was the other color?
Orange.
Orange.
Okay. Because I feel I feel you're going through something emotionally. I feel like it's a loss of someone. I feel there's like a little bit of I don't want to say depression, but a little like you've been feeling a little down lately. Would you understand that?
Yeah, I've lost my dad recently.
Okay. So and I'm not going to go into mediumship. So I'm feeling a little yeah, I'm feeling a little like like just your energy is low. And I'm feeling for you, I'm feeling the white it makes me feel empty. You know, white could be very spiritual, but I feel very empty with that color with you. I feel you need to you know, you need to plug into something that you love. I feel that it's kind of like you're like drifting away, but I feel you need to start to drift back. You know, you need to set your focus into a different direction, because I feel there was there's a little bit of that. You're kind of like in this place and you don't know which direction to go in. Would you understand that?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So so you need to plug into something either that you're passionate about or that you love, or self-care. I feel like you've been putting yourself off because you've been caring for you said your dad passed. So I feel like you've put yourself off and you've put your own health off. So it's time now to take care of yourself. Because it's very important, because if you don't fill your cup, you cannot pour out of your cup for anyone, because it will be empty. And that's where the white comes for me. So you need to fill up your cup somewhere, because I feel you love to help people, but without having something to give them, you have nothing to give. So fill yourself up first, and then you can continue, because helping someone else with the struggle that you went through will be just as healing for you as well. Does that make
Lovely,
sense?
thank you.
Huh?
I said that's lovely, thank you. Yeah, it makes total sense.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm sorry. First of all, Don, I'm so sorry to hear about your dad passing.
Yes.
Okay. And always a difficult time in everyone's life. Interestingly, though, the white is really sticking out for me. Why you think white? White is just also divine aspect to white, at the top of the crown, etc. But do you feel, since a recent loss, that you feel free or freer, like you've almost like, it's not that you don't give a damn, it's like you feel slightly freer? Does that make sense? Almost like a transmutation or change within yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's really interesting, because the orange is almost like connecting to the crown, and crown back down to the orange is like the lower self and the higher self connecting together and trying to find a balance within your energy. And it's really quite obviously the orange for me is about vitality, health, and creativity, but it's also about projection and physical energy. So potentially you need that extra va-va-voom to get going in the morning, just to go and pour a bowl of cornflakes, and some days you can't even bother to do that. And absolutely, but there is this divine, it's difficult, isn't it? Everything we experience is about growth, and loss can sometimes represent big growth within us, could help us grow also as people. So those that we love and the grief that we feel is not always, and that's going to sound an awful oxymoron, but it's not always so a bad thing, because it helps us to understand self and about the depth of the love that we have for that person. So there is kind of like, with that white, there's definitely something going on with your crown. I actually think like you're just going to be freer, and like, it's not that you don't give, but it's kind of like that. You don't really care at the moment. But that's a good thing, because it releases you from some kind of programming ideas of what you should and shouldn't be doing. So I would embrace that and try to use that and go with that, because I actually feel like you're going to go up in terms of your own personal development. Okay. Do you understand? I don't know why I'm getting this. This is the problem. When you go psychic, you can straight into mediumship. But do you understand you've just stopped developing and not doing anything, but you're going to get back on it?
Definitely.
And
I took a total rest from it at the moment.
Yeah. And it's just like, check out, have a rest. But I'm telling you, when you come back on it, you're going to come back, the rubber's going to hit the road, and you're really going to fly. Okay?
That's good.
It is good. It gives you something that there's, even with your own experiences through loss, you can help so many other people. So I really want to empower you with that. Now, I know I've read for you a long time ago.
Yeah.
There is a lot of people trying to come in around you.
I know.
Okay, so I'll leave you with that. But thank you so much for coming in and sharing that. But that orange and vitality, I've seen someone else talked about this. I don't know if you get this. If you're feeling like attracted to your orange, and it could be that you just need that vitality, go and put some orange underwear on. That's about the most inappropriate thing I've said all night. It will give you that vitality, that energy. I do believe that. Or go dye your hair orange. I'm not sure if that would go down too well, Pauline. Would that even work?
People do it. Orange and yellow looks like a flame.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah, it looks cool. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I'll go check my knicker drawer now
Yeah.
for some orange.
I'm
But no,
saying
that's
nothing.
lovely.
I'm saying nothing at the moment. I'm going to get into trouble. So, but thank you for that. Thank you for coming on.
No,
Awesome.
you're welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Donna.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you.
Donna. Thank you so much.
See you later.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Have we got time for one more, Richard? Or just see if we got time for one more. Yes, please. Yes, please. We've got the lovely Krish. Krish, it'd be nice to see you. Put a name to your face. It'll be lovely. You always come on and say hello. You're always supporting SBTV, which we're always thankful for. Here she comes. Here she comes. All the way from Krish. Hi, Krish. Hi, Krish.
Hi, Paul.
All the way from South Africa.
Yes,
Wow.
it's good to see you.
It's good to actually talk to you and meet you at last. You're always saying hello to me. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for dipping your toe in the water. Okay, what colors resonate with you?
I like pastel pink, purple, and indigo.
Oh, awesome. Ladies first. Pauline, do you want me to go? Would you want me to go? I don't mind.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't. Do you feel you want to go? Go ahead.
No, you're the guest. You're the
All right.
guest. I
Okay.
get so excited about color. I just want to dive
I
in.
know. I know. Well, I love it because we both have two different perspectives, which
Yeah.
is, I love that, So she gets like 2 in 1, 2 perspectives. So I do feel, I right off the bat, I feel you're very spiritual. Very. Would you understand that? Yes.
Yes,
And
I
I do feel that I don't know why I keep hearing soulmate. So I'm not sure if that's a spirit of a soulmate, or you asked that question about having a soulmate. Does that make sense with spirit, the soulmate?
yes. Actually, I think I have found my soulmate.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, don't say too much. You can tell us after. But yes, I feel like a heavy presence of a soulmate. So I feel that vibration from you. Because when I do psychic, I feel like what's going on with that person right now, like what's in your energy right now, kind of like the aura pictures. You get the aura pictures that say,
Yeah.
I feel that you have put your own perception on this work, on this spiritual journey, your own ideas. I feel that would you understand that? I don't want to go too far.
Yes, I do.
Okay, because I feel you were very connected to one way of spiritualism, of connecting to one way, and I feel you have now sort of are cherry picking a few things that you don't like, and you're booting them out, and you're making it your own. So I want you to know that this is okay, because we are all different, and God has made us all different and unique, and no two people are alike. So I feel you need to know, for this journey that you're on, that it's okay for you to create your own, I want to say, family of like-minded people with this work. And I just want you to know it's okay. So, and then I will leave you with that.
Thank you so
Awesome.
much,
You're
Pauline.
welcome.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Awesome. Okay, first things first. You're clearly a very sensitive, a very interested in not just mediumship, but spirituality. Spirituality is more first and foremost. Okay, you are somebody that also practices your spirituality.
Yes.
Okay, Sai Baba has nothing to do with you, is he?
Yes, we actually, he's our
Well,
guru.
before you say anything, the only reason why I say that, as I was looking at you behind you, I was aware of Sai Baba. So I don't know who follows Said, but is your guru. That's great, because I'm aware that's within your auric field. You have that faith, you have that belief system. Okay, Said Baba, because there's a lot of love, and it's almost like from the colors that I perceive from your aura, it's almost like you come from a good place all the time. The world isn't like that, though, is it?
No, no,
And
not at all.
so you've had to navigate life sometimes being hurt, being downtrodden, but there is this core within you that is love. And
Yeah.
I want to acknowledge your love, your sincerity, and especially in around the layers of pink that I can see within the heart, around the heart center. You're a very kind person. The only thing I would want to say to you is try to ground yourself, because sometimes you probably feel a little bit lightheaded and disorientated, because a lot of your energy is activated around the higher end of your chakras, and I'm not saying you're not grounded, because there's some beautiful reds actually, but do you wear bare feet a lot? Go around in bare feet?
Yes,
Because
yes, I'm always barefoot. Yeah.
yeah, because I'm seeing you walking around and connecting with the earth in bare feet, and it's so beautiful. But I don't know what it is. I kind of feel this. You obviously a very good healer. Do you heal?
I
Do
have
you?
been told. Yes.
Yeah,
I have done Reiki and yes, I do
yeah.
heal. Yeah.
I can feel that love in my heart. Your power. I don't think you realize the power of prayers, and your words are really powerful. So I would look to harness that and sending love to people. You really do make a difference.
Oh,
I
thank
just
you.
want to say thank you for coming on, because the purple, the pastels, the pinks are really high vibrational colors, and you're a real sensitive soul. I'm going to say this as well, and I know this would connect with you. You have had many lifetimes,
Mhm.
many lifetimes, and I know this connects to you. And I still keep feeling Sai Baba with you. So
Oh,
please take his love, and everybody here from SPTV. It's been absolutely awesome. Thank you, Chris, for coming on. It's lovely to meet
oh,
you.
thank you so
Thank you,
much. Thank
Krish.
you,
Thank
Richard.
you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Pauline. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, all my family, SPTV family.
Awesome.
I love
Awesome.
you.
We
We
love
love
Okay.
you
you.
too.
Thank
Bye
Thank
you.
you, Chris. Thank you.
bye.
Bye bye.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye. Bye bye. And do you know, I'm going to say this. This lady genuinely means it. She genuinely
She's
has
lovely.
that. She is such a lovely,
Yeah.
kind person that she genuinely means that. And some people say, have a good day, love you, but it's just like a words that come off your tongue. But
Yep.
this person has a real sensitive soul, and that's beautiful to hear,
She's
isn't it?
lovely. Yes.
Yeah. So thank you, Chris, for coming on.
Thank you,
Um,
Donna.
yeah, thank you, Donna. Thank you. Oh gosh, Mum, I see I'm getting old. Petra, got it. Petra, the first one. Petra, thank you guys for coming on. It's been absolutely awesome. But we've got 5 minutes, Catherine, and I want to come back to you. Thank you so much for doing that. It's been good fun working with
Oh,
you.
yeah. Let's do it again.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But I wanted to say to you, though, is there something within mediumship that you'd like? It's my favorite question. Is there something we're not talking about within mediumship we should be?
Well, I feel the most important thing, especially when you start to develop, is develop. People that do mediumship and don't develop the correct way isn't good, because people trust you, and you can say something that can really be hurtful or harmful, and they could take that with them forever. So it's a big responsibility doing this work, and to do it correctly, it's developing. We all are intuitive, and we all sense and feel and use our abilities, but it's about developing them properly is very important. So anybody thinking of doing this work should really find a mentor, really find someone they connect to, a safe place and a safe space, so they can practice. And you can't share it with everybody. Not everybody understands what you do, and that's okay. So just share it with those who who understand and like-minded people, but it's just very important to develop. Like I said, especially if you're doing mediumship and you haven't, it's really not safe. So that's what's most important to me with mediumship.
Pauline, thank you so much. Thank
You're
you so
very
much.
welcome.
But before we go, what's next for you?
I don't know. I let spirit guide my steps. Like I just don't say no. I've been asked to do some galleries, and so that journey, I'll be starting that next. So it's
Yeah.
just exciting. I'm excited for everything that comes along, and I just trust spirit will show me the way.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for coming on. A couple of announcements, guys, before you go. First of all, thank you so much. It's been really enjoyable tonight. We've really enjoyed having Pauline here. It's been fantastic
Thank you.
and sharing her knowledge. In 2 weeks, we have the lovely Mary Marshall. Mary, like I said to you, she's a medium, but paranormal investigator, but she's also done a science degree. She knows her stuff. She says, look, Paul, ghosts exist, but I want to know what they're made up of. So she's done a lot of quantum physics. So look out for that. That's coming on in 2 weeks. But the
Yeah.
actual pre-recorded interview will be on Spiritual Talk TV on YouTube from Wednesday morning. What we're trying to do, guys, is do a static, or I'll say a pre-recorded interview, so you guys can then come on and ask all the questions from the interview that we pre-recorded, and that then we're kind of there. It's your show. You know who's coming on. Hopefully you'll love that idea. We can't do it with everybody because, guys, so many people give up their time to come on for free to give that information across to you. We really do appreciate everyone's time and effort. And we've got some great guests coming on. We've got Tim Abbott, a tutor at the Arthur Findlay College, coming on very soon, and just so many more. And Leonard Young, the Leonard Young, is coming on as well. So we're looking forward to him coming on. That will be, I believe, September, October time. So we're looking forward to that too. We've got so many more guests. It's going to be great. Guys, one last shout out before I go. Next Thursday, I'm at Rev Nick's service in Littleport. So Nick does do that live. So you'll be able to see me work there. And that's always great to serve Littleport Church. And then, like I said, in 2 weeks, we're back here. But also, if you're in Norwich, we have 3 international mediums coming to Norwich on the 22nd of June. It's a unique opportunity to see these guys working. I've got all 3 of them together at the Puppet Theatre in Norwich. Just check out our website. You'll be able to find all the details on there, or on Paul Bannister Facebook page, and Soul Light Events page as well. You'll be able to find it on there. Gosh, I've just been rambling on all night. I'm going to stop now. Pauline Catherine, thank you so much for coming on Spiritual Talk. Richard is back tomorrow. There's some more great shows, guys, so stay tuned for that. But for now, are we not? Oh, no, of course, Richard, you're with me tomorrow. Of course, we're not back until Monday. Sorry, guys, I've just led you down the garden path, but we're not back until Monday, which I think is Rev Nick, isn't it, and Karen? Also, the Monday morning show. Okay, Richard said he might do a bit of TikTok over the weekend, so look out for that, and look out for the Psychic Detective on TikTok as well. Pauline Catherine, that is your name on TikTok, Pauline?
Yeah, so it's on TikTok is Rock Your Chakra 1111.
Yeah.
My Instagram is Rock Your Chakra 1111, and my website is www.mediumpaulinecatherine.com. I would love for you to check that out to see what I do. I do readings, Zoom, and groups, and so check that out. And I do have a Facebook, Medium Pauline Catherine, and I also have a Rock Your Hair Studios, which is my salon. So Instagram and Facebook as well. So if you guys want to check out all of that stuff, it's all there. So
yeah. So Joanne, yes, Joanne, on a Thursday, that's at Rev Nick's Littleport Spiritualist Church next Thursday. But I'll be back here in 2 weeks' time. Again, always on a Thursday at 8 o'clock. Where else would you want to be? But for now, everybody, thank you so much for coming in and watching and supporting us here on SPTV. We love you lots, and we love it when
Thank
you
you.
come on and see us and support
Thank
us.
you, everybody.
Take care, everybody.
Yes, see you soon.
Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye, everyone.
Bye.